Welcome to the Morning Dig podcast with Chris Williams, where in under 5 minutes, I discuss experiences, achievements, and lessons that have motivated me so they can also help you kickstart your day and to keep digging in. Good morning. Welcome to this edition of the Morning Dig podcast. This is an interesting topic today. Talking about my experience doing a 72-hour fast to kick off 2024. Now, pump the brakes before we go any farther. I want you to understand, I am not telling you to do a 72-hour fast. A, that's something you should really build up to over time. And B, everyone has their own health risks and their own health situations, diets, needs, goals. For me, the 72-hour fast was not a weight loss goal. It wasn't about the trends or things you're seeing online from guys like Dana White. But I've done fasts for years. And I've been wanting to build up to a 72-hour fast. I know there are some medical benefits in terms of autophagy doing that quarterly. So I decided what better time to start the Q1 fast than on day one of the year. So that's what I did. And I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about my body. And ultimately, I reinforced one of my biggest rules and something I'm really trying to take to the next level in 2024, and that is consistently challenge myself mentally and physically. So let's get into it. Why a 72-hour fast? There's a lot about autophagy that comes from that in terms of your body cleans out dead cells and other things, and you basically allow your body time to do like a spring cleaning on your body. For me, the mental clarity during the first 24 hours was good. The mental clarity 24 to 48 hours was even better. It started to wane around that 60, 65 hour mark, the last stretch. Started getting a little difficult. Physically, I started feeling really, really hungry, like physical hunger pains that were more than uncomfortable. So for me, it resulted in me breaking my fast at 10 p.m. on Wednesday night. Some people might be like, wow, 10 p.m., did you go to sleep? Fun fact, I sure didn't for a couple hours. So something to definitely consider when you're starting a fast. Start it at an appropriate time, or when you break your fast, your body has time to digest and you can still get to bed at a decent hour. However, once I ate, I felt really, really good. Right back to 100%, just brain on fire, body ready to go, physically capable. I didn't really hold myself back from working out, but I mainly spent my time walking, rucking. I didn't do a lot of heavy weightlifting because of the Guillain-Barré. I hadn't been lifting weights very intensely leading up to that moment. If I had, I probably would have continued weightlifting, but because of the fact that my weightlifting had been moderate to very light, I didn't really want to push it during the fast. So this isn't all about fasting. This is a reiteration of the importance of doing things that mentally and physically challenge you and get you out of your comfort zone. 72 hours for me was that point where I think if I had gone for 84 or longer, it would have been beyond uncomfortable and been stressful to a point that wasn't healthy and no longer benefited me in a way that positively challenged myself. So really understanding what that fasting length of time is, or understanding any type of challenge you're going to do, where's the breaking point that essentially this is no longer going to be a challenge and it's just going to be a really high stress situation that doesn't benefit me in any type of positive way anymore. It's no longer a challenge. It's just really, really shitty. And we have to kind of know what that looks like to be able to decide what the challenge is going to be. So I just highly encourage you guys, whether it's once a quarter, a couple times a year, find those really, really difficult moments. Find those really, really difficult challenges in your life that you feel like are going to build you towards a better tomorrow. And use those to really dial in your discipline, to dial in your effort level, to dial in your commitment, and overall push you towards those long-term goals of yours. I hope this helps as always. And if you're going to do a fast of any length of time, remember that the number one goal until the end of the fast is just keep digging in. Thank you for taking the time today to experience the Morning Dig podcast. Whether you're a first-time listener or long-time listener, I hope that this has given you value that you found the time to share this with friends so that you keep inspiring and rising the tides for all. If you haven't yet, take a moment to check the description below and follow me on my social media accounts for daily motivation, education, inspiration that I hope continues to provide value for years to come. As always, my goal is value. So if this provides value, continue sharing with others, keep digging in.